Hey guys, some of you might know me, some of you might not. I'm actually the guitar player in Doogie, um, the band you guys might have seen before. We come around your shows every once in a while. Um, Now this video is supposed to be about why the scene is important to me and well, you guys too. And the scene is very important because of the fact that if you guys didn't have a scene up there, you wouldn't have had any of these bands coming up there to play any of your shows. And to be honest, I have a lot of fun when I come up to you guys to see. And if you're not familiar with us, you guys are, you know, you're way up here in this other area over here. Your upper part, and we actually come from this part right over here. So I mean, it's a good distance from here to here. I mean, 2 inches on a map is more like 3 hours travel. So we we love coming up there. You guys are always so fun. You love to see us play. You guys are always so interested. Um, the thing is, though, is that we don't have really the resources to just come up there at any time's notice for you guys. I mean, I'm I'm 25 years old. I have my own job. I have to be at every day. Um, Casey in my band's got his own job he's got to be at every day. Russell's a manager at, at his job. Al, he doesn't have, he's got his job at the bowling alley, so I mean, he's tied up there pretty much 4, 5 days a week at night, just making sure that he's got enough money to live. So, I mean, believe me, at any time, we would love to drop everything, all of our adult responsibilities at any moment, and just come up and have fun, because everybody's got to have fun, and that's part of the reason you guys come to the shows, am I right? I mean, you guys wouldn't come to the shows if you didn't have fun. So, the scene is important, because without you kids coming, there's no real reason for us to make our travels up there, because unfortunately the bad part about it is that it costs us money out of our pockets to come up there a lot of times, because we like to do it for you guys. We love to play, and so it's kind of like our whole own little hobby. You might have your video games, you might have your sports, you might have your collecting, your reading library. I mean, I don't know what you guys will do, but I mean, anybody who wants to let off some stress and have some fun, they've got a hobby that they do. And for us, one of our hobbies is to play music. And so for us, it doesn't really matter so much to pay for it, but it comes to be a little bit pricey if we're traveling 3 hours at a time just to get someplace and then come back home safely. Um, I mean, that's a whole day for us to come play and then come back down. And a lot of times, I mean, we'll go up there, we'll stay, and we'll hang out and everything like that the day after. But I know Mickey and Damien, they do their best to give us gas money, but we've never asked for it personally. We always kind of just went up there to have fun because they liked us coming up. Um, but I mean, it comes to a point in time where they're going to run out of money for having us to come up there just out of the kindness of their heart, and we're going to have, a lacking of funds and even time for us to even come up there. So basically what I'm saying is that you guys need to go to these shows so that they can keep them rolling, and that they're not basically setting themselves into a deep hole just trying to create a nice fun time that's memorable growing up, because I know that every one of us growing up, we all had our shows that we would go to as kids, and that's where you kind of develop those memories that you look back on. And then when you're in your own band, you kind of go back and you play these shows, and these kids come up to you and they're all super excited. They want your shirts, and they want you to sign their CDs, and they want their posters, and they put them up on the wall. And the thing is that they're local. These are local bands. So a lot of these kids, they'll see these bands and they'll just think of them as like big hot shot music people, and we're just your standard everyday working kind of person that just does that for fun. And so really you're seeing music kids who go from idolizing this person who makes this fun loving music that you guys just love to have a great time to. You guys actually transition from that a lot of times to becoming that person that plays music and then has just the joy of these kids being super excited by you. So basically, long story short, what I'm trying to get across is that I love the scene because when I play a show, it, I like to see kids having fun with it. I know there's kids that are going to come up there and go, just stand there and not really have fun with it, but that's why we play the music that we play, because you can dance around, you can get into it, and that's always more fun to me than just kind of watching some people just stand there and play. And I don't know, it's fun to know that you're enjoying yourself, and then that when it comes around to having I'm at like I'm kind of at a loss for words because I don't know, you just can't really express exactly how it feels just to see kids enjoying your music. I mean, we always joke around, say their stuff's not that great, but I mean, if somebody likes it, clearly it's not that bad. So I don't know. I just like to see kids having fun, safe, clean entertainment, and they don't have to worry about getting hurt. And everybody's just kind of a big family, and that's part of the reason why I really like it up there too, is because whenever we should visit, it's always kind of like a reuniting and best friends and family, and I get my pulled pork sandwiches, and I don't know. So also on a sad note, we're sorry we can't play the last show that's being announced, but we have prior adult engagements like I said, so hopefully we can come visit sometime, even if it's just on our own time, finding a place to play for you guys. So hopefully it doesn't come down to where we won't be able to come up anymore, but I'd really like it if you guys would do your best and hold on to what you love, because it won't be there forever for you if you don't take advantage of it now. These guys are great people, and they wouldn't do anything else to take anything away from you, because they're doing everything they can to provide it for you. So, alright, sorry if I rambled and it's hard to understand, but just know that there are people that are even much farther away from where you live, maybe a block away or a mile away, that are just as affected as you guys. So it's not just you guys who are affected, it's us that play the music for you too. So take care.